Yeah, I pray for the plug. Yeah, I pray for the plug. Made plays with the plug. And mama told me selling drugs was bad, but she ain't tell me being broke was worse. So I found all my blessings in the streets. More blessings I ever received in the church. I pray for the plug. Got on my knees and I pray for the plug. I spent nights, spent days with the plug. I done ate with the plug. Made plays with the plug. Damn, you finally made me a plug. Called out for the rap game and I got ignored. Called out for the trap game and I got employed. Sitting on the back street, it's just me and Roy. Winning, we ain't losing, bitch, I'm hot boy Floyd. I ain't want much, I just wanted to record. Ain't just many people had love for your boy. Mama told me Sunday go to church, the pastor put them hands on me. Money grab the work, trapper putting them bands on me. Run that money up this. I can't complain. When you loyal, that shit come with a lot. I deserve everything that I deserve, everything that I got. When at the bottom, they just shoot for the top. So many people out here just want your spot. I deserve everything that I got. I told my round, I don't wanna see no more blocks. I don't wanna post up on no block. I deserve everything that I got. I just wanna skirt off in the drop. Hit the city and just let back the top. I give you everything that I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that and flick that.
Alright, what's going on, HotBeezo? Man, I just want to get with you. I've been trying to get with you for a little minute, man. Know you've been busy running up and down the highways and stuff, doing shows and stuff like that, but I'm just trying to get the people a more insight about you, man, and your rapper career and what you trying to do.
Yeah, most definitely.
And so, you know, my first question is, like, where you from?
I'm from Rock Hill, South Carolina. College Down, USA. Yeah, that's where I'm born and raised. 803.
Yeah, for sure, man. And also, I mean, when we was in high school, you know what I'm saying, we knew you by Done Dot, you know what I'm saying, you was on the football team, stuff like that. What made you change it to HotBeezo Dot?
I've been Done Dot since I've been young. It's just when it got to the copyrights, when I got into the music thing, it wasn't gonna go all the way through for me because somebody else already copyrighted it. So they already, since it was Done Dot, they called me Dot. You know, just for short. Yeah. I'm a hot boy. My hood, we full of hot boy, college down, you know what I'm saying? So hot boy just another lingo for HotBeezo. You know what I'm saying? Just another lingo for us, or just HotBeezo Dot.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot boy.
So like when you started doing this rapping thing, man, I know back in high school, you know what I'm saying, you used to spit rhymes, you know what I'm saying, off the top, like off the muscle, no pen, no paper, like when you started getting into rapping?
Man, I've been in the music since I can remember, since I was young. I just gravitated, it caught my ears. So when I started to get into making my own music, I was doing it in the house. I ain't the type to go to the club and all that. I was perfecting my craft in the house. It's just my area. It ain't that easy at the time. Now it is, because we opened a lot of lanes. You know, my city growing in the music. But at the time, it wasn't just that easy just to go call somebody and the studio be available. So I did a lot of YouTube searching, instrumentals, and every day, all day. So by the time I got my mind focused, so by the time the door opened for me to get in there, it was easy. And it's been like that ever since.
Yeah, and then in the beginning, I know probably a lot of people ain't think you was gonna be where you at today, man. I done heard in your music you was like, man, it was hard back in the day just trying to get in the studio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What made you like get through that, like keep grinding? You just always knew?
Yeah, I always had my mind made up. That's what I wanted to do. I tried the working thing, and I ain't the type to be punching clocks all day for pennies. So I found a lane that can rejuvenate all kind of money for me and my family and the people around me. So I figured it don't come easy. It's just like athletics. It just don't come overnight. You don't get drafted #1 just because you say, oh, I want to play football. You know, it's a process to it. It's a grind, and you just don't stop. If it's uphill, you already got your mindset. You can do whatever you want to do. So I just ain't stop.
Most definitely, man. It's levels to it. But I mean, you broke the internet, man. You brought Boosie Badass. Did you a track with Boosie, man? I'm talking about, man, I was at school. I smiling from ear to ear. I promise you not, bro. That was just because I already know how Boosie is. Like Boosie, like a legend to all of us. So bringing somebody like that, like our Tupac. So how was that experience working with Boosie?
Man, Boosie a real nigga, man. He real genuine, man. He want to see young young African American succeed. And I like his work ethic. Man, that boy, he go fuck the road up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Day by day, week by week, he don't never stop. Man, I know he got enough money, he can stop and take a break, but no days out till everything pays off. The most I got out of it is no matter how big you get or the platform, you gotta stay yourself. When I was around Boosie, I could tell he been himself because it was 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning he came to my hood. Yeah. And I ain't got a lot of lights in my hood, it's dark. It was on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like you say, angels all over me, he felt protected out there, you know what I'm saying? So they let me know no matter what, I got to stay myself how I started out here.
Yeah, and it seemed like Boosie stayed humble, like he messed with a lot of people, do a lot of features for people. He ain't got too big where he ain't helping people that's trying to come up. And then also, man, you got a track with Moneybagg Yo, man. He almost one of the hottest young rappers right now. He with CMG under Yo Got It, man. What was that like?
That was crazy. It was spare the moment type. Shout out to Dope Boy. He laid down production TV 43. He had a meet and greet. Moneybagg had a meet and greet, and he would lay down TV. Was working on the scene, and he just chopped it up like, we got some extra time, and you know what I'm saying. I got my young boy. He ready. Yeah. And it was like an hour. He called me. He was like, man, I got a studio session, and then he was like, book a studio session in the next hour. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, because I know the studios I go to, it's like you got to book a session like in days before you go. But he had opened it up for me, man. Beautiful situation though. We went dumb on there. That's that all in. That Boosie and that Moneybagg Yo on HotBeezo Dot iTunes. Go check that out right now.
Alright, bet. And then, what was your first show like, man? Getting in front of a crowd, you know what I'm saying? Doing your thing. What that feel like?
When I first started doing shows, it was more like I'm paying them to get me some more sight. Yeah. But if it's a whole different feeling when they paying you and people showing up at the door you rapping. Man, I had did Vanity for my release party. Yeah. It wasn't even for my mixtape release party. It was for my promo release party. Yeah. Man, it was wrapped around the building. It wasn't no big name artist there. It was just me, and that's beautiful. That's a beautiful situation. Yeah. I don't know. I can't describe it. You know what I'm saying? When you can pack out clubs and you just get in the ball road and they let you know it's a lot of love behind what you got going on.
For real, I already know that feeling was like so real, man. Like something you've been waiting for. Right. So yeah, man. Like I was saying, man, when you in the booth, you know what I'm saying, and you about to drop down the track, who you talking to when you drop your rhymes, or like who you trying to reach?
I'm trying really to be honest, man, since I'm writing that down, it really like my personal diary, man. When I get in there, it's freeing my mind. Like, I'm not the type to have everybody in my business, so before I pick up the phone to vent to somebody, I vent to the mic. Mm-hmm. And just so happens a lot of people go through the same things I go through and they can relate to it. But I'm really in the elevator. So my music can go to anybody that's in one spot. They can see themselves being to the next level in another spot, and they do anything possible behind their vision. Yeah. That's what my music going to.
And I know, being a rapper, you think your music hit a lot of white people, Caucasian people. But honestly, man, I've been bumping your music since day one, since I got into college. Every time you drop something new, man, you'll be surprised at how many actually Caucasian people really listen to your music, man. They love your flow, your style, and that's just
when I first dropped my first mixtape, it was some white boys came past the house and some little old Hondas, them little loud one.
Yeah.
Hey, down in there. My mama thought I was selling dope to the little white boys, but man. You really be surprised like how many that we sell merch to, and that I'm talking to every week. They full behind what I got going on. I Snapchat steady going to my phone. They steady bump. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they let me know it's everything genuine. That it ain't about no race. It's really about it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. Once you bite into it, you ain't gonna stop listening to me. Like Boosie said, put me in, let me roll. I guess you say ice cold. I ain't no fabricating. I done achieved a lot of things that I can rap about, but instead of me trying to flex on somebody, I'd rather let them know that they can do everything that they see me doing, or what they like to do. It don't matter. I compare the rap to the athletics, cause that's how I approach it. And like features, I treat it as a one-on-one. You know, it's just an inside thing to me. You know, to let my mind do what it do. But it's just for the struggle, really. It's for the struggle and beyond.
And most people, and what can, like, I know you said you got a couple songs on iTunes, but like, I know you got way more tracks out, you know what I'm saying? So what can people hear the majority of your music? Like
SoundCloud, just type in HotBeezo Dot. You can go on the SoundCloud. I got some, the Inner Cranium 1. You can type in HotBoy Dot. That'll let you know some of my throwback tracks. On some Jack and Beats type. YouTube, HotBeezo Dot, and iTunes. Okay. That's where I'm popping at right now.
And when your next body of work coming out? When your next mixtape?
I'm thinking June, around my birthday. I'm thinking I'm about to drop one in June. But when I drop one, I got like 5 or 6 following behind there.
Come behind.
I'm gonna drop one a month for like 6-7 months straight.
How many tracks you think gonna be on it? The one you gonna drop in June?
I might do 10 to 12 on each one.
Okay. And when you make it big, man, because I know you're gonna make it big, when you get on that, you know what I'm saying, that Yo Gotti level, building your empire, stuff like that, what's goals, what kind of goals you wanna set?
I wanna change where I come from. I'm from a small town, and it really, it's so easy to be that crab in the bucket before they'll fake like they love you when you're doing good, to be around you. But in all naturality, they really hate you. So when you get to that peak that you about to finally get out that bucket, they gonna grab you. And like a fisherman can catch 100 crab, put it in a bucket. He ain't gotta put no top on. He can go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna miss one crab, cause they not gonna let each other get out the bucket. They gonna grab him down. So that's how my city is. You know, it's a lot of fake love, but it's a lot of genuine people that's all in behind us though. You know, love gonna always overpower the hate, cause the hate it ain't gonna stand up long. Cause where I come from, I ain't never did nobody no wrong. I ain't the type of rob. See, karma, I'm the type of person, karma come back on me fast, so I try to keep everything straight. So if you hating on me, it's just pure hatred. You know what I'm saying? Hatred, I never went to the club. I wasn't bouncing around hood to hood, college down. That's my family. They taught me more than anybody else taught me. That's family and anything, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I know. So anything past that, where the hate come from, I don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? But you know that how that go.
And I know the people see that BDE back there, man. BakDoe Entertainment. Man, tell them where BakDoe come from, man.
BakDoe Entertainment is for, like say, Atlanta, a big party. You know what I'm saying? Cause I use Atlanta cause it ain't about, sometimes it's about where you from, who can get you in the door. You know what I'm saying? So they invited the more or less mainstream, you know, that's where it's popping at. I'm from the dirty, man. I'm from South Carolina, man. Ain't no music popping around where I'm from. They think it's impossible to do what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But even though we're not invited to that mainstream, we gonna be. I ain't even gonna say mainstream, I'm just gonna say at that level of respect that, you know what, we gonna be there, whether we invited there or not, we gonna come through the back door with it, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how we coming with it. If anybody who not with the handouts, that's not getting accepted to the handouts, because everybody ain't got open arms, whether you do hair or, you know, you videos, you a barber, you a whatever you do, everybody ain't with open arms trying to help. So whether they trying to help you or not, you got to know that I'm going to still be where I want to be, whether I got to come through the back door with it.
So man, hey, it's been good sitting down with you, man. Getting to see the inside of your vision, man, because people think you just trying to become a rapper just to say you're a rapper. But really it's a big master plan behind what you got going on.
I want my kids to be straight. Where they can jubilate their own money. You know what I'm saying? Whether they ain't got to work, I want to make bosses around me. Because there ain't a lot of bosses around me. So I'm not about to try to boss up my whole life just to let you know, yeah, I bossed up my whole life. I'm trying to boss up my life and let you know how you can boss up your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm all about, though. I'm all about building, man.
Yeah.
Elevating.
And if you got any shout outs, man, shout the people you need to shout out, man, for real.
Shout out Breeze grew up. You know, he let me put my vision down, and he was 10 toes, 100% behind my vision. Dope B, he every day, early in the morning, late at night, we steady masterminding, you know, how to get to the next level. I want to shout out Sack. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of clothing line coming out. That's my people. You know, he was all in behind it, so I'm all in behind it. I want to shout out you, cause I seen your vision coming. I just been sitting back, and I commend you on. You got your own lane, what you trying to do. I heard we was talking about ESPN earlier, but you ain't nobody around where we from even thinking that big. So I commend you on 100% behind your vision. If you really done with it, man.
Already, man. Hey man, I appreciate you, bro. Sitting there and talking to you, man. We'll catch up with you later.
Drop a ticket for the pack down in Rock Hill. I'm sets on the